Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Daily Drive. It is Friday. Happy Friday. I just love to show y'all the Daily Drive worksheet right when we're starting out while I'm getting this shared into my Becoming Unlimited Facebook group because I created the Daily Drive worksheet to help me remember the 3 things that I kind of discovered to be the most important things to helping me keep my mindset in check. And they are intentional thinking, goal setting, and gratitude. So I created this Daily Drive as kind of like a roadmap to keep you focused throughout the day and help keep your mind in check, because that can be hard. So this is there to help you drive throughout the day. Hello, happy Friday. Happy Freedom Friday. Welcome again to the Daily Drive. It is my birthday month, so y'all are going to see the birthday ears all month long here on the Daily Drive. And I reminded myself this morning that I have been doing these Daily Drive videos for at least a year now or more. At least a year, over a year. And I know that because it's sweater season again. And if you're new here, this is my I don't have pants on sweater. So this is what I wear when I don't feel like getting dressed appropriately to be on the Daily Drive with you. And I know that I did some videos in my I don't have pants on sweater last sweater season. So I have been doing these Daily Drives for at least a year or more, and it makes me so excited and so fulfilled and so grateful to just realize that, because when I started to get deep into my anxiety journey, I really just started to discover that I love speaking publicly and openly about mental health and bringing awareness to mental health as a whole, and just reminding everyone that mental health is just health. It just is all part of keeping your body healthy. And so I love that I've been doing this for so long. And I love that some of you have been here with me and have been watching these for so long with me. It is amazing the connections that I have made on this journey. So welcome to the Daily Drive. Happy Friday. Happy sweater weather. I'm excited for sweater weather, okay? I'm just going to put it out there. Again, it's my birthday month, so y'all are going to see the birthday ears all month, but it is Friday, and I love bringing you some Freedom Friday chatter, some Freedom Friday information. I just love Motivation Monday, Gratitude Wednesday, and Freedom Friday, because freedom starts in your mind. Whatever kind of freedom you are seeking, whatever kind of freedom your goals will bring you, whether it is mental freedom, physical freedom, financial freedom, relationship freedom, whatever kind of freedom it is that you are looking for, it starts in your mind, and it starts with unlimiting your thoughts. Because over our lifetimes, whether you have anxiety or mental health issues or not, over our lifetime, we have formed all of these thought patterns, thought processes in our mind, and they're just in there running our brain on autopilot. And so freedom comes, you create freedom when you unlimit those thoughts, when you break up those thought patterns, when you open your mind, when you create new ways of thinking, you're inviting freedom in and allowing freedom. And so today, like every Friday, we are going to talk about mental freedom and how you can just help yourself a little bit more create that mental freedom in your life and have a little bit less stress and anxiety. So if you're hanging out with me, say good morning when you hop on. If you're watching this on the replay, drop me a hashtag replay, drop me a hashtag Freedom Friday. Let me know you're here. Say good morning. I love interacting with y'all. And I want to know, drop a 1 in the comments if you have seen the movie Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, because that's what I'm relating to mental freedom today, because I found it on Hulu and I watched it this morning, and it's one of my favorite movies. My friends and I from high school watched that movie all the time. time. We quote it to each other still all the time. We know what the lines from the movie are when we say them to each other. And so I love that movie. So drop a 1 in the comments, in the chat, if you have seen Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. It's on Hulu if you have Hulu. I don't know where else it is because I just found it on Hulu. But it is about these two girls that have been friends since high school, and they're going through just the ups and downs of life. Their 10-year high school reunion is coming up, and so they're going through the sort of mental ups and downs of getting prepared to go back and see, you know, people from high school and all of that. And it's all of this silliness along the way, and they get to the reunion and they end up having a falling out and like not talking to each other, and then they're at the reunion and people are like picking on them and whatever. And at the end of the movie, like after this silly dance scene that they do, at the end of the movie, we're talking about Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. If y'all just popped on, drop a 1 in the comments, in the chat, if you've seen Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, because that's what we're talking about for Freedom Friday today. But at the end of the movie, after all of this silly stuff, after they've had this falling out, after people are picking on them, and then they have this like silly dance routine at the end of the movie, they are still friends. They are encouraging each other to be themselves, and they come back and like tell everybody off and get to live their best life as themselves. And then they go on. Yes, Kimberly, thank you. She's seen Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. They go on and like live their dreams and open up like a store and whatever that they want to do, right? But they go through all of these ups and downs together as a friend through this silly adventure of getting back to their high school reunion, end up not speaking for a little while, but then they end up being in each other's lives, being together, being themselves. And throughout the whole movie, they're trying really to cover themselves, you know, their true self up, because they think they have to go back to their high school reunion and like be impressive for everyone else and whatever, right? So the whole movie, they're trying to cover themselves up. And at the end, they're just reminding each other to be themselves, and they're there for each other through the whole movie. And I love it. It's one of my favorite movies. Again, Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, drop a 1 if you're like Kimberly and I and you've seen Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. But they go through all these ups and downs, and at the end, they are themselves. They encourage each other to be themselves. They live their dreams. They do things together as themselves. And it had me thinking about freedom this morning, because we are influenced by so many people. We are consuming information. We are consuming things. We are being influenced by the people around us constantly. The media around us, the radio, the songs we listen to, the movies we watch, the people we listen to online, the influencers we follow, the news we watch on TV. We are consuming information all the time, and it can come right down to your friend circle. And this is something that we talked about recently in our Becoming Unlimited support group that you can see live in Becoming Unlimited on Facebook. We have a support group where you can unpack your anxiety and learn together. And on Wednesday, we were talking about this because you can have different people in your life for different reasons, and you can have friends that hold you back, and you can have friends that push you forward. And so in our support group, we were talking about this because for me, having an objective friend in my life allows me mental freedom. Because let me know if you've had a friend that does this, that you are telling them something, you've had a bad day and you're letting them know what has happened in your life. You hit all the red lights on the way home. You got stuck in traffic. You got a flat tire, like whatever. You're telling them about your bad day. And the first thing they want to do is tell you all the times in their life when they've had a bad day, right? And we're conditioned to believe that this is an understanding way of being there for someone, but really it's an egotistical way of being there for someone. It's us feeling the need to insert our stuff into someone else's story, someone else's life. And so what allows me to have freedom in my life is making sure that my friend circle, the people that are closest to me, the people that I'm being influenced by, are pushing me forward and not holding me back. They are objective people, right, that don't make things worse for me, right? Because let me know if you've also had this friend. Drop a 2 in the chat if you've had that friend that you're telling them about your bad day and they've got to tell you about all of their bad days. Drop a 3 in the chat if you've had the friend that you're telling them something that's happened and they want to give you advice and tell you how to fix it and tell you what you need to do to switch that thing, right? To change that thing, right? That also is not really being there. That's, again, their ego inserting into your problem. An objective friend is a friend that just listens. The friend that's going to give you the most freedom, we can say like Friend Friday, Freedom Friends Friday. The friend that's going to give you the most freedom in your life is the friend that is objective, that just listens to you, that just hears you out, that is give and take with you, that allows you to open your mind and be who you fully are, that encourages you to grow, that encourages you to unlimit those thoughts. I am so grateful every single day for my best friend, Ashley, because we grow together every single day. We talk to each other pretty much every single day. We ask each other questions. We get advice from each other. We vent to each other. We grow with each other. We take classes together. We collaborate together on our mental health things. We are objective friends to each other, because no one wants the friend that makes you feel worse. When you're already anxious and looking for freedom, the person that makes you feel more stressed on top of that is not the friend that is going to give you freedom. That's not the friend that you need to continue to invest that energy in. The friend that listens to you, the friend that understands, the friend that doesn't insert advice, the friend that doesn't tell you about all the times that they had that happen to them too, that friend is the friend that needs to be there for your freedom. There are people that I don't talk to as much in my life, and there are people that I talk to more, because I've come to the realization that I want people to grow along with me, not people that are going to hold me back. As a friend, as a person, as a partner, as someone in a relationship with someone else, what you put out is what you're going to get back. So if you're putting out an objective friendship, if you're being the friend that's not judgmental, that's not inserting your own ego into the situation, that's not making the person feel worse, if you're that friend, those are the type of friends that you're going to get back and you're going to attract. And in the same right, if you're that friend, you're going to start to realize all the people you have in your life that are holding you back that aren't that friend, right? What you put out is what you're going to get back. That works with anything in the universe. If you're feeling sad, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling unloved, go put out some happiness. Go put out some love. Go tell someone why you're grateful for them. Go put out positive energy, because it's going to start that momentum. Be that person so that you can attract that in your life as well. If you haven't watched The Secret on Netflix, make it a point to do it, about the law of attraction. You are attracting what is coming to you, whether you realize it or not. And it can go right down to the people that you are friends with. If you're still hanging on to people from high school that judged you, that made you feel anxious, that made you feel some type of way, even going forward, even as an adult, if you're still hanging on to those friendships, that's probably why you're feeling a little bit more anxiety, a little bit more stress, a little bit more lack of freedom. Because you're hanging on to those people that are keeping you in that box. And that box does not allow freedom. Freedom is when you open that box, when you open your mind, when you unlimit those thoughts. Freedom is when you put out what you want to get back. Put out happiness, put out positivity, put out friendship in an unconditional, objective way so that you can get that back in your life as well. Because your friends can either push you forward or they can hold you back. And so when I was watching Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, again, drop a 1 in the comments if you've seen Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. When I was watching that this morning and thinking about what I wanted to talk about for Freedom Friday, it had me thinking about that. Being the objective friend, being the person that is going to encourage people to be themselves, being the person that is going to be open-minded, that's going to be a safe space for people to come to, being that unconditional friend, being the person that encourages you to step into your own light, to step into your own potential. The more I am being that person, the more that's going to come back to me, and I'm going to be surrounded with that energy. So make sure that you are the objective friend and that you're surrounding yourself with objective friends, because the friends that judge you, the friends that try to insert their own opinion, the friends that want to tell you every time they've ever had something like that happen to them, the friends that want to give you their advice, the friends that want to fix everything and tell you how to do things, those friends are not objective friends. Just listen to someone. Just tell someone, I understand that. That must really suck. You're really strong for going through that. There is not a time when I reach out to my best friend and explain something to her that she tells me anything other than, I understand. I'm there for you. We can talk to each other. And that is where freedom is created. Because if I'm reaching out to someone and telling them that I'm anxious because of whatever, I'm anxious because I have to drive somewhere today, and that person in turn tells me, oh, just don't worry about it. You just worry too much. Driving's not that bad. That's going to make me feel worse, right? That's going to make me feel more anxious. But if I'm reaching out to my best friend who's objective and understands where I'm coming from and tell her I'm super anxious to drive to wherever today, I know that she is going to tell me, yeah, that sucks. I don't really like driving either. So I get what you're saying, but you're going to get there and you're going to be awesome and you're going to kill it. She's going to be objective. She's going to encourage me. She's not going to tell me how to fix my anxiety about driving. She's going to encourage me and remind me that I am strong. And we talked about this more, her and I, in our support group in Becoming Unlimited and in Sharing Wellness on Facebook, because it is so important to have that objective person in your life. Okay, it can be a family member, it can be a friend, it can be a coworker, it can be, someone on social media. I've got friends out there, y'all, that I've never met. Hey, y'all, I've never met y'all, but you're some of my best friends, right? Because that energy is what we relate to. So when you're putting it out there, when you're putting out positive vibes, when you're putting out being the objective friend, when you're putting out encouraging your friends to be themselves, when you're putting out the energy that you want, you will get that back. Simply because that's the space that you are living in. The universe will give that back to you because that is where your head is, and that is where your energy will be focused and what your brain and body will be looking for, right? The open-minded friend that encourages you to be yourself equals freedom. The open-minded friend that encourages you to be yourself always equals freedom. Be that person so that you can attract that person. Weed out those people that aren't doing that for you in your life. Grow a stronger relationship with the people that you can see can have that effect on you in your life. Because you can absolutely be held back, whether you realize it or not, whether it's intentional, unintentional, consciously, subconsciously, you can be held back by other people and their energy. Excuse me. I got myself worked up. Got myself hyped. But when I was watching Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion this morning. It made me think about and be grateful for the objective people that I have in my life. Because even after everything that happened to them in the movie, they came back together as friends who encouraged each other to live their true self and be themselves. And in turn, they encouraged everybody else in their high school reunion to stop being fake and be themselves too, right? Because we all know how that goes. So on Freedom Friday, for Freedom Friday, this Friday, remember that the objective people in your life, the open-minded friends who encourage you to be yourself, equals freedom for you, because they're not adding stress to your life. And if you are looking for that open-minded, objective, unconditional, loving friend, be that person. Put that energy out there, because it will come back to you. It's the law of the universe, the law of attraction. Freedom Friday, freedom starts in your mind. It starts with unlimiting your thoughts. So make sure that you have people in your life that are unlimiting your thoughts and not holding your thoughts back. I love y'all so much. I love it that you tune in with me. I love it that there are people on here that have been watching me the whole time that I have been doing this. If you missed me at the beginning, I was saying that this is my I don't have pants on sweater, and I'm excited that I can wear it because it's sweater weather again. And I remember wearing it last year for some of these videos, so that means I've been doing these for a while. And I love it. I'm super proud of it, and I'm super grateful that y'all have been here with me on this journey. Whether you've been here the whole time, whether you're new, whether you're just tuning in, whether you're lurking and not saying anything, I love you all and I am grateful for it. Do me a favor and check out dailydrivecoaching.com. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, put your email address in and hit submit, and you will get blog posts and other content from me related to unlimiting your thoughts. You can also see all of my services, my coaching options, my retail, and everything that you can use to help further your mindset right there on dailydrivecoaching.com. If you're not part of Becoming Unlimited on Facebook, let me know, or just search for that on Facebook. It is not a sales platform. It is a free community of support where you get these Daily Drive videos. You get our Becoming Unlimited support group meetings that have been amazing so far. You get other information about unlimiting your thoughts, and you get a community of support where you know that you're not alone. You can connect with other people in a safe place. So that's Becoming Unlimited on Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube, do me a favor and hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Turn on notifications for all of my social media, because I will never ask for a fee for what I do here on social media. You can see all of my coaching services and everything I offer on dailydrivecoaching.com. I just ask that you help me spread mental health awareness by liking, subscribing to all of the things, turning on notifications, commenting, engaging with me, tagging a friend, sharing, doing all of the things. It helps me more than you realize, and it helps us make mental health just part of normal health. So I appreciate y'all. You always go in the joy jar. On Fridays, you are my freedom creators, because freedom starts in the mind. We create it in our minds every single day. Freedom starts in the mind, and it starts by unlimiting your thoughts. So you freedom creators can create your own freedom, and I am thankful for each and every one of you. Remember, freedom starts in your mind with unlimiting your thoughts. The people in your life that are open-minded and encourage you to be your true self and live into your true potential, those are the friends that equal freedom for you in your life. The friends that hold you back, that judge you, that make you feel more anxiety when you're coming to them, looking for objective information, looking for someone just to be there, those friends are holding you back. If you want to attract the objective friend that loves unconditionally, that supports and helps other people grow, do that yourself. Be that person yourself. Show up in the energy that you want to get back, and you will absolutely get it back. Unlimit your mind. Create freedom by recognizing that the people in your life matter. The people that are closest to you, that influence you most often, matter and affect your brain space. So the open-minded friend that encourages you to be yourself equals freedom. Be that person for other people, and it will show up for you as well. I love y'all so much. I love doing these for you. I will do them as long as I can, even if I have to change the schedule at some point or whatever. I love doing these. My goal is to give a TED Talk one day, and I feel like this is a step to doing that. So I appreciate that y'all are here hanging out with me. Remember to create freedom in your mind first by unlimiting your thoughts. Be what you want to attract. Put the energy out that you want to attract back. And remember that the open-minded people that encourage you to be yourself and to continue to grow are the friends that equal freedom. Happy Freedom Friday. I will see y'all soon. I love you.